guys, I'm Jamie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if it's not your first time. We are on day 5 of Vlogmas. So today we are going to the Gabriella Plant second Saturday sale. That's in Oviedo, Florida. And then my parents and I are just going to kind of bop around Oviedo, maybe do some thrift shopping, maybe check out a couple of shops over that way. So this is a sale that I go to once a month. It's a very cool sale. And then they offer tours of their greenhouses, which to me is just cool. Anytime someone offers a tour of what they do, like a factory, a shop, any kind of business, if they offer a tour of what they do, I am enthralled. I want to see how things are done, how things are made. And so they have like 3 giant greenhouses, and they take you through them, and they kind of talk about their business and how it started and how they take care of the plants. And it's just so intriguing. So I'm sitting here in my little my little space in the spare bedroom. I don't know what to do with this spare bedroom, you guys. It's kind of an everybody space. Everybody kind of has their own area in the house, but this one room is kind of like a catch-all. It's kind of everybody's room. We all have stuff stored in the closet. Well, at least my parents and I all have stuff stored in the closet. We've got like a TV back there that nobody uses because I don't even think it has a cable box or anything hooked up to it. So yeah, this room is just like, I've been kind of putting my lounge flies back there, just a little bit of everything kind of storage. So anyway, also I'm looking at my variegated Thanksgiving cactus, Christmas cactus. I don't know, I'm not sure if it's Thanksgiving or Christmas cactus, but it's doing okay. This is the one I bought from Etsy, and it came like not looking well at all, but it's grown this little piece here. This side it's kind of growing a little bit wonky, but that's okay. Anyway, it's doing all right. So all of my plants over here, this window is, so I won't stay here too long because it's dark, but there's a window here, and then there's a window back there as well. And the two combined just let in the perfect amount of light to make like a little mini jungle. So this is kind of my area of plants that I want to do really well, but they don't have another place in my home where I can trust that they'll do really well. So anyway, and then this is the one I was talking about yesterday that I think it's just gone. I think it's a begonia, but anyway, it was going to look really cool, but it does not look very cool right now. Anyway, all right, we're going to head to Oviedo, see what kind of fun we can find, and I'm going to take you along. All right, we are at the plant sale. We're gonna go do the tour in the big greenhouse. So I always talk about the big greenhouse. This is the giant greenhouse we get to take a tour of, so it's really fun.
But their flowers are not as impressive. I mentioned that we have the basket lines in the sky. Everything, since we primarily just ship online, everything has to be in small pots and be economical. So these would be too big to ship, at least without a $50 postage label. However, just like I love nature. Like created, like this is so cool. This one's native to Borneo and would model after an anthill, so it puts all your entry points and creates that all naturally. It doesn't attract an ant if the plants wouldn't have had any light. So after we discontinued growing Boston ferns for the love of God, we started to add benches back here. So we continue to build our own benches back here. Sun angle in the summer, and then in the winter, and then in the summer, and then in the winter. So they're phototropic, meaning they go towards light. This one got a little misbehaved up there, so it was touching the roof, which is bad on both accounts, either in the summertime.
This is kind of like the beginning of the greenhouse. We walked all the way through for the tour, but this is kind of the whole thing. So cool. All right, next stop is this Hope Chest thrift store in Oviedo. Never been here. We're gonna check it out. Right. Tons of Longa burger baskets. Did you see they have tons of Longa burger baskets? Like lots of them. Like somebody's whole collection.
underneath the clothes.
I ended up finding a few things there that were fun. They had a really good deal. It was like $1 for clothes. So I'll do a little haul when I get home. Next stop is Lucas Nursery. We were told they have tons of plants, like anything you could want. That's an outdoor plant is here. I love the fountains. They have really cute fountains here. There's this pottery barn. I better stay with my parents though. This place is huge. That's maybe the biggest lawn gnome I've ever seen. This one kind of looks like driftwood. I really like that. Dad is looking for some mint, so that's why we're here. I think there are some more like house plants over this way, but they have like bonsai. They have a butterfly encounter here too. Look at these signs. This is so cute. There's some humongous cacti. Oh, this one's flowering. How cool is that? And then all the bonsai over here. Looks like a schefflera. They have this whole separate room here with some like houseplants. Lots of syndapsis, lots of epicremnum. What is this one? I already have this one. Citrine. Huh. Lemon meringue. Huh. Interesting. They seem to be dividing these up by like genus or variety or whatever. So this is the philodendron area. Some Thai constellations here. What do we got over here? Philodendron, Florida. I already have this one. Ooh, this is the one I just got for $30 and I just got it for $12. This is the pottery barn. Some really cute pots. Pretty expensive, but huge selection. Self-watering pots, orchid pots, just any kind of pot you could want. This, I believe, is the butterfly encounter over here because this is the butterfly encounter gift shop. So this is $8.95 to go in and see the butterflies. We're not going to do that today, but it sounds like it's pretty busy in there. So cute. I wonder if there are any frogs. Hi guys, I am back from our trip. I went with my parents. I don't remember if I told you that. I didn't really show that in the video, but my parents were with me today to on our little trip to all the greenhouses and thrifting, and we went to Total Wine and More too and sampled a couple of things there. So I wanted to show you the plants that I got. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see. I still have not figured out where I'm going to put these because you guys, I have like 100 plants at this point. I need to stop. This really needs to be like, I need to take a break because I am really, I have plenty. And when I'm running out of places to put them, that's when I know like it's time to take a break. So there are spots downstairs where I can put them, and I really could put up like, I was thinking in my office, instead of having all the Muppets there on that shelf, I could put the Muppets somewhere else maybe and do like a whole shelf of plants right there because that area gets so much light. But I just love having the Muppets there. So I don't know. I have to think about if there's like a better solution to displaying all my plants. But for now, let me show you what I picked up today. All right, we're just in the bathroom. I'm just showing you the plants in the bathroom. So number one is this rickrack cactus. How cool is this? Look how long it is. This is probably, what is this, a 4-inch pot? 5-inch it says. So this is a, I don't know, Selenus ceres anthoniasis or something like that. Anthoniasis, I don't know, rickrack. Anyway, it's a rickrack cactus. It does have a few little spikes on it. I've gotten stabbed a couple of times, But isn't this just the coolest? I just love these. I think they're such a cool look. So I got that one. That was $5. They have a table at Gabriella Plants during this second Saturday sale, and they have $5 plants on it, and it's such a good deal. So I got that. And then they were giving these away for free, like when you left. And they're so cute. It's just a little curly spider plant. Adorable. It doesn't say that it's a curly one, but they had the straight ones as well. So it's very obvious this is one of the curly ones. So that was free. That was really, really a fun little gift. So I'm going to put that downstairs in the kitchen. And then this, how cool is this? This is an aloe plant, but it's a solar flare aloe plant. Look how it's like light in the middle and darker on the outside. Isn't that so cute? I just think that is amazing. So I'm going to put that in my office somewhere. I have to find a place for it, but I love it so much. So the other few things that I got are clothing items and one kitchen item. So I'm going to show you those, and that'll be it for, for this video. So let me do a quick haul of the clothing items. I think I'm just going to put them on for you so you can see. I haven't done that in a little bit with my my thrifting hauls, but I got all of these at a thrift store and I haven't tried them on. So we're going to do that. I'll do it with you guys. Okay, I am going to hold my microphone for this one because it kind of ruins the neckline when I put it on the shirt. I'm also wearing a cami under this, but it's like a half cami, so yeah, there might be a line under this that looks a little weird. I just didn't feel like changing out of the cami. So this is really just a simple tee, and I bought this because, first of all, everything in that store, like all the clothing items on one side of the store, were $1 a piece on Saturdays. So people were in there just like grabbing things off the shelves. I don't know if they're resellers or what, but they were grabbing everything. So anyway, I saw this. I thought this might be good with a Christmassy outfit. I don't wear a lot of t-shirts, but this might work with one of my Christmassy skirts or something like that. So yeah, I just got this t-shirt, super basic. I think it's by Old Navy. And yeah, it's just a basic tee, but it's comfortable, it's soft. It would match well with some kind of skirt. So I bought it. It was $1. So anyway, that's that. All right, this one's a little bit of a, I don't know, kind of a risky one, but I love this top. I don't know what it is about it. I just think it is absolutely adorable. I thought it was handmade when I first bought it, but it does have a tag in here, so it's not handmade. It's made somewhere, but someone had cut the tag out, and it's a size large. Someone had cut the tag out of the top, so I am not sure who made it, where it's from, what the company is, but I just think, like, look at these details on the arm. I just think it's so, so fun. I could definitely use this as, I could use it as a beach cover-up. I could use it as just kind of a fun top to wear at work someday or wear for work someday. Obviously, nobody's really seeing me when I'm working, but I just love this top. I don't know. It's like, it gives me sort of like 70s vibes, but also it's like, it's got these balloon sleeves. I don't know. It's just so much fun. Here's the back. I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? It was $1. So, you know, it was, you know, not, if I hated it, it wasn't going to be a big deal, but I actually think it's pretty cute. So yeah, that was number 2. And then I have one more thing. Okay, last up is this dress by Time and True. It is the same dress that I already own in kind of like a navy blue. This one is actually maybe a little bit shorter, which I love. But this one definitely has a lot of wrinkles. It needs to be washed and hung and just sort of de-wrinkled. I don't usually use an iron, but that's okay. The wrinkles will probably come out. My other one is not super wrinkly. But yeah, it's just a super easy wear dress. I love the color. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see the color with my coloring. And yeah, I just thought how easy would this be to just wear for work. The armholes are small enough that I don't have to wear a cami underneath, so that's really nice. But yeah, this one will be great. Anyway, this one's by Time and True, which is a Walmart brand. It's probably like $10-ish, brand new, and this was $1, so I don't know. I thought it was a good deal. Anyway, the last thing I got is this little cup. This was $2. It says Fa La La on it. I have been using these cups every day for drinks at work. So I have a really big problem with not drinking enough water, and I've been trying to be better about that, especially since I'm working from home and have like constant access to water and don't have to be on meetings all day long. So I feel like, you know, I can get up and go to the bathroom whenever I need to. I don't need to be like denying myself water because of, you know, not having access to a bathroom. Like when I worked at the school, I had access to a bathroom, but we had kids constantly, so it was really hard to get to the bathroom. So anyway, even though I have access to water now, I do not enjoy the taste of water. It's just who I am. I have tried and tried and tried. It's just not something I enjoy. So a lot of times I will make like an herbal tea, and then I will just put ice in it and make it like an iced tea, but it's herbal tea, so it doesn't have any caffeine, so it can count toward my water intake. I think you're not supposed to count caffeinated beverages because they are a diuretic, so they actually dehydrate you instead of adding water to your water intake. Anyway, so generally what I do is first thing in the morning, I'll have a glass of water with lemon, and I know that's a good thing for like your kidney health, liver health, I don't know, something, kidney or liver. So I'll have that first thing in the morning, and then as I'm getting ready for work, I will have a tea that's like, it's a Twinings tea, it's peppermint and creamy vanilla, and then I'll add a little bit of maple syrup and a little bit of oat milk to that, so it's not super healthy, but that's what I have while I'm getting ready for work. And then during my morning meeting, I drink it's like a stress ease tea. I can't remember herbal medicinals or something like that. Anyway, I put a little bit of honey in that one and it makes it really, really tasty. And then in the afternoon, out of this little glass jar, I also drink my morning, like the tea I drink when I'm getting ready for work in the morning. I drink that out of this kind of glass jar. But then I also have a Tazo tea from, I don't know, the one that they used to sell at Starbucks. I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, it's a Tazo. No, Tazo is the brand. Tazo tea, and it's a passion fruit tea, and it's so good. And I just literally make that and add nothing to it, and then I just put ice in it, ice in a jar, and then pour the tea over it, and it's so good. I do let that cool in the refrigerator for most of the day. I don't know why I'm spending so much time telling you guys about tea. All of that to say, I've been using these jars quite a bit, and this one, it was just seasonal and cute, so I'm going to use that throughout the Christmas season, and then I'll just have to get another one probably after Christmas is over, because I probably will use 2 of these a day, and I do have one downstairs that I also thrifted. So again, this was $2. These were all at the Hope Chest Thrift in Oviedo, Florida, and they had some really good deals, especially on clothes, but some of the decor stuff was a little bit more on the pricey side. Anyway, guys, that is it for me for what day are we on? 5? I think we're on day 5. That's it for me for day 5. I'm really enjoying doing these Vlogmas videos, and I promise this is the last one, at least I think I promise. This is the last one where we'll be focusing on plants. We'll see what else we can get into in the next several days, but I think this was the last kind of plant-centered one. But I have to say, going to that nursery in Oviedo, it was called Lucas Nursery, that was such a cool place to visit. They had so many plants, so many cool water features. They had multiple buildings. They had one with pottery, one with like house plants, one with one that was like a gift shop. They had a butterfly experience or encounter, I think it was called, where you could go in like the butterfly house and see all the butterflies. They just had so many different areas to check out, so many cool statues. It was just a cool place to visit. So I would really like to go back to that place again. But yeah, everywhere we went today was really fun. I had a really nice day with my parents. I don't often get to spend a day with just my parents. When we were kids, once in a great while, they would like take turns taking one of us out for dinner. So I have 2 sisters. And so when you have 3 siblings, it's hard to get one-on-one time with your parents. And my parents made a point when we were probably like younger to older teenagers, like in that 13 to 17, 18 range, where they would take just one of us out at a time and we'd go out to dinner. We could choose where we were going to go. And we would just get to hang out with my parents like one-on-one, or 2-on-1, 2 parents, 1 kid. So it was such a nice thing to get to do. And so it kind of like gave me, it kind of brought back memories of that when I was hanging out with my parents today. It was just a nice thing to do, just to hang out, the 3 of us. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming along on today's little journey. I really appreciate you spending some of your time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.